Okay, so I'm back. Today I'm doing like, I don't know what to call it. Do I have to give it a name? I don't think so. So I have some partly frozen mousse here that I am going to saute. And I'm just going to let it cook up before I put some vegetables. So I've gone ahead, I shouldn't say cook. I'm just going to let it melt, really. So I've gone ahead and I've cut some potatoes and some mushrooms and a zucchini, which happened to freeze in my refrigerator, but I'm okay with that. So I'm just going to let this start to cook, and while it's doing that, I'm going to sprinkle some Montreal steak spice. So this isn't the highlight of the meal that I'm making. It is just to to help out the meat. So here's, I don't know if the ingredient, yeah, here's the ingredients. So garlic, red bell peppers, black pepper, onion, sea salt, and a few herbs and spices. Now the highlight is going to be this delicious beef dip that I cannot get enough of. Now, I know you're probably saying, why would you put beef with mousse? But I'm not, because there's absolutely no meat in this beef dip. It's all vegetables and soy, and yeah, it's all vegetables. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to flip these over and put my veg in soon. Be right back. Okay, so I don't want to cook my meat right now because by the time my vegetables cook, the meat will be too tough. So I'm going to go ahead and put the potatoes on the first layer here because they're going to need a little more cooking than the mushrooms will. So I'm just going to give myself a layer of these potatoes. I'm going to put one layer of, now the only reason I'm using these veggies because that's what I've got in the crisper today. So and I'm going to go ahead and add a layer of mushroom. Now, as you can notice, I didn't use onion because there is some onion flavoring in the Montreal steak spice and in the beef dip. So I'm just going to pop the lid on here and I'm going to let it do its thing. Now, if your stove is probably a lot hotter than mine, so if you're doing it at home, put your stove on 3 or 4 just to let these cook up together nice and slow. That's the whole thing about frozen meat too, is that if you're using frozen meat or partially frozen meat, nice and slow is best. But I find nice and slow best for just about everything, but mostly beef. Thanks. Okay, so the cooking process is complete. As you recall, I put a little sprinkle of this just on the meat. I've added the vegetables that I had in the crisper, and I've let them cook down. Now I am going to add this delicious beef seasoning. So I'm just going to take a tablespoon of the beef seasoning, and I'm going to mix it up with a very small amount of water, because as you can see, I already have liquid in the pan that was created just in the cooking process. So I'm just going to add about a quarter of a cup of the seasoning with a tablespoon of this seasoning with a quarter of a cup of water. And if you want to use Worcestershire sauce instead of water, then go ahead. It's your dish, right? So I've gone ahead. I've added that in. Now I'm just letting it blend in with the rest of the cooked product, and I'm going to add some pasta. I know you're probably saying, holy cow, carb overload, potatoes, pasta. Well, some days I just crave carbs, I guess, which is almost every day. So I'm just going to mix this up, let everything sop up that delicious seasoning that we put in, which was just a sprinkle of the Montreal steak spice and a tablespoon of Epicure's beef dip. So I'm going to put the lid back on, and I'm going to let this just relax a little bit. So here it is. Everything's cooked up, and it smells absolutely delicious. I know you're probably saying, like, this is camp food or something. Well, to me, this is absolutely delicious and simple to make. So I hope you give this a try. I know I did mine with moose meat, but if you have beef, give it a whirl. It's going to be delicious. Thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. I'm wishing you all a wonderful day.